Hello, my name's Jessica. I'm a fully qualified maths teacher and I just wanted to do a video to explain how I feel you should best be spending the remainder of the time before the exams. So if you're in Northern Ireland and the exams are looming on the 16th of May and the 3rd of June for GCSE Maths, then you've only got a matter of weeks. So I would advise that you get these CE revision guides if you're sitting the CE exam. So these can be found on Amazon. If you're sitting any other exam, I'm sure there are revision books for those also. These are really good. They're $3.99. They're good because you have questions in them and then you have a mark scheme at the back. So you are able to see if you're doing things correctly or if you've made any mistakes and what mistakes those are. So that's one form of revision. So getting extra questions to practice. Another thing you should do is go on to the website of the exam board that you're sitting your exams with and see if there are any past papers and mark schemes available. I know there's other really good maths websites online that you can go and check out also. If there are particular topics you're struggling with, Google questions and answers on those topics. Otherwise, I would advise setting an alarm for perhaps an hour, working through a paper or being selective with your questions. So if you think, right, I really struggle with the end of an exam paper, I'm going to start there in my revision. So I'm going to start with the bigger mark questions, the higher grade questions at the back, and then I'm going to revise forward in that paper. You can do that also. I know lots of you have emailed me questions to my email address, which is on this YouTube channel, and that is brilliant. It shows me you're revising, and if you are encountering any problems, you obviously feel free enough that you have messaged me, which I really appreciate, and hopefully the people that I've answered, it has made more sense to them. And thank you to people that have recently subscribed to my channel. I feel very loved. And people that have recently had Skype sessions with me, those have been amazing, and I hope that revision is going really, really well. So spend your time picking questions, making sure that you're checking your answers with the mark schemes, and if you have any problems or any queries, please feel free to message me. Another thing people had messaged me was, what do I bring with me on the day of the exam? So on the day of your exam, you will need to have your calculator with you, since the 4th year exam paper will all be calculator, and the 5th year you will have a calculator paper that follows your non-calculator paper. So you need your calculator. I used to take 2 calculators into my exam just in case the batteries decided that today was going to be the day. Then I would take in a pen, a pencil, a ruler, a rubber, a compass and a protractor. And at the beginning of your exam paper, I always advise this to the kids I teach: put your hand up and ask for a piece of tracing paper. You will need tracing paper for transformations. Don't forget, what are your main types of transformations? Rotations, reflections, translations, and enlargements. Okay, so if that has triggered a topic you need to revise, make sure you go and do that. The tracing paper is needed for the rotations, as it makes it a wee bit easier. I always advise asking at the beginning so that you don't have to waste time throughout your exam. So I hope this video has been useful to some degree, and I hope that revision is going really, really well. And one bit of advice before I go is, don't count the days, make the days count. So happy revising and speak soon.